Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and he breaks his bat. Baker. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Gray measures 5 feet 10 inches, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Just missing there, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
Popped up. Moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Jack Sawinski. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. And a curve misses outside. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Bottom of the first. Now on for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And ball 1. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Matthew Batten stands in now and watches strike 1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one fouled off. The pitch. In the air, left side. Duran snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tosses to first, and Contreras is retired. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, J.D. Martinez. Right through there for a strike. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So digging in, Brendan Donovan with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. Swings and misses.
0-1 the count.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. O'Neill hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Into left center for a base hit. Around third. The throw in. The tag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. He didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Gabriel Moreno at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Belt around second, on his way to third. And it gets by him. Coming home. He will score, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit, takes outside. Off the plate inside, ball 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Here's a 3-0. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And a foul ball. Moreno, the lead runner, out at second. Baddoo on at first with 2 down. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Sawinski makes the grab, 1 away. Brady Marquez next up for the Cardinals.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Freed, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. 1 out, base is empty. That's in there. That's strike 1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Thomas Sajazi in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Strike 1.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
The Redbirds trailing by 2 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. top half of the third inning. And now O'Neal Cruz. Gray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air, center field. Marquez drifts towards it. Corrals it. One away. Jack Sawinski now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And takes low for ball one. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Walker makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, not close. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he came right at him right there and challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And another ball. Goes down looking. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now here is Mason Wynn. As the lefty gets to work. Out to short. Toss to Bell. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
Waste no time there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard, down the number 2 hitter, Matthew Batten. Here's the 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. The Cardinals down by a pair here in the last half of the third. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Here comes a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Walker, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Now
Ezekiel Duran, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Pirates do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 3-2 now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. That one missed.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is downstairs. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. And he deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Gabriel Moreno. High fly ball, right field. O'Neill drifts towards it. 2 down. Akil Baddoo will hit next. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Baddoo goes 6'1", 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swings through that.
0-1.
Sonny, great checks on the runner. Back in there standing. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's going to be O'Neill Cruz. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. And they get Arenado for the out.
Now batting.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready
That's
for
ball
it.
2.
Just outside. Now 2-2. Lined into left center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
way out front for
No
strike
ball,
2.
strikes.
That one ripped. Durant on the move towards the line. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Contreras around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-2. Good eye right there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Luis Baker. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. And there's the ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
1-1.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. J.D. Martinez stands in. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Marquez makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
That's out to center field. Marquez sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Sajazi. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Nope.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The line of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. Now Mason Wynn grounded out to short in his first trip. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. In the air, center field. Sawinski coming on. Long run, nice grab. And there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2. The Pirates leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Juan Lucero.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Now here is Ezekiel Duran. He's already homered in this game. The wind of the pitch. Bounced out to short. To first. One up, one down. Brandon Bell, the next Pirate to hit.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brandon Bell.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-1. And the righty deals.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Foul ball there. That's down and in.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Hayes in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 with the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Matthew Batten. Free, back to work. On the ground to the left, Hayes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Slapped foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the lefty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 2. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. The new pitcher in the game, Matthew Liberatore.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and dipped into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Liberatore, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And there's one away. And now J.D. Martinez 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Flying around third is Cruz. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brendan Donovan, the next Pirate to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one. Martinez over at second, 1 down. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marquez makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Walker going back, and it hits the fence. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
New pitcher on here, Andre Palante.
Things got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The batter now, Brandon Bell. And that is in for a strike. 0-1 on Bell. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Right-handed reliever. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And up next for St. Louis, Brady Marquez. That one misses, and that's ball 1. That's in there. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Man at first, one
ball,
away.
2 strikes to count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sanchez. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball,
The
1
Pirates leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. 2 outs. Foul ball still 1-2 count. And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The pitch spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nabil Prismat. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And here it comes. That's a laser base hit. Man at first, Akil Baddoo, the next Pirate to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Moreno gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's towards center. Marquez sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sawinski in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand batter waits. And that one hammered. That's back. That's not coming back. He shoots one out to right. His 12th of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Zach Thompson. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is J.D. Martinez. Hot shot to third. Arenado to first in time. And Martinez is out.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan, the next Pirate to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
They say you win. 2 down, nobody on. You're in the finale of this 4-game set. That one is upstairs. And a pitch.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The throw is wild and it gets away. And it's going to wind up out of play. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marquez moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis. Mason Wynn. Zach Jackson into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. Line drive. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
2-2 now. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And a strike in there.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. First and second, no outs. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Bounce to third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now 10-2.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So up next, Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Just missed. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 on with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Out towards right center field. Sawinski pulls that one down. Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no
Walker,
strike.
the lead runner at second, batting at first, 2 out of the inning. Bounce to the left side, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Cruz out of first, and O'Neill is retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Thompson back to work. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. On the ground to short, Wynn. Whips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air, left field. Walker gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. O'Neill makes the play, and that'll do it. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brady Marquez. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Genesis Cabrera.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here comes a pitch. Clips the outside corner, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one just misses.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. And now, Lucan Baker. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 10-3.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Oh, that's in.
The shortstop takes the ball. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he got him, and that'll do it.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Is our final line for this afternoon. First for victorious Pirates, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you